God damn, they blew up massive. Alright guys, how you going? Welcome to Task Force Vlogs. We're doing some cooking today. My mum's going to tell you what we are cooking.
To start off with today, we're going to make some little open tarts filled with bacon, leek, pesto and mozzarella.
So I'm going to bring the camera over and we can show you the ingredients.
Puff pastry, you can use pancetta, bacon or ham, a leek, some mozzarella, green pesto. You can use red if you like, but we happen to have green today, and that's basically it.
So these are like little savoury sides, so if you go to like Greg's or somewhere like that and you would get a sausage roll, things like that, these are like a version of them, but these are going to look perfect and they're going to be like a little bit on the posh side, aren't they?
You can have them on their own, or they're nice to have with just a handful of salad leaves, or just lovely.
Alright, so the full ingredients and recipe will be down in the description below if you want to do it yourselves, and apart from that we're just going to get on with it. So start with...
Right, we're just going to put a smidgen of olive oil just in the bottom of the pan here, just so when we add the bacon and the leek it doesn't stick. So Si, if you'd like to finely slice about there on the leek, I'll open the bacon.
If you didn't know already, I'm a messy boy when it comes to cooking. So this table will be a complete state by the time I finish. Right, so leek in the pan.
Put that into the pan.
I'll show you the pan in a minute. And what oil have you got in there? Olive oil?
Just, that's olive oil. You can use vegetable oil, groundnut oil, whatever you've got. Right, that just wants to be on a medium heat now. That's the diced pancetta, bacon, use whatever you like.
Basically just cut up bacon, yeah. Is that smoked?
Unsmoked.
Unsmoked for that one.
Yeah, you can use smoked.
You smoked, yeah, a bit more flavour.
Right, we're just going to leave that on the pan.
Let me show you this. Over. Look at that, yummy scrummy.
And we'll just leave that on a heat while we do the next stage. Oven's already on, heating up to about number 6. 160, 70 pan. Right.
She over this mozzarella and it come out of this watery bag thing, and I've never actually seen proper mozzarella do that. I always like buy it in a pre-grated bag or something like that. So
well, you've learned something today.
You can tell we're on the posh side of things now.
Right, do you want to open that puff pastry?
Yeah, we've got just ready rolled puff pastry sheet. Is this thin or?
It's already rolled. If we're very careful when we open it, and I'll show you how we do that in a second, it should all come out. Just had it out of the fridge for about half an hour. Just bring it up to room temperature, and then very kindly wrap it in this for you. So as you unroll, your pastry should unroll with it, and then you don't have to roll it out.
Look at that, that's made easy, isn't it?
Couldn't get any easier than that. Okay?
Yep.
Now you can hear the sizzle on the pan, so we'll just make sure that's not catching. And you can, once it starts, you can just leave it. Needs, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes just to soften. Right, the next stage is this lovely pre-rolled sheet of pastry. We just want to even up into 4 portions. So we're going to make 4 little tarts out of this. This is just low-cal spray that I'm going to spray on this tray that's going in the oven. Really easy to use. Right, now what we need to do is just take one of the sheets, so I'll just slide the rest off for now, and just fold the edges over. This is just going to hold, you're making like little boats really, to hold your filling. That's it, and once you've done that, I think we'll do it that way. lift it onto your tray. And repeat that 3 more times. So come on, Si, get your fingers going. There you go.
Right, little boat.
You can start to smell this leek and bacon now.
Easy to work with, it's quite sticky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sticky fingers.
I wondered if you'd need a slice or something to get it off there with, but with a bit of pressure mine came off. I said you might just have to fold it back in again. I suppose you could put it straight
I'm going to do
on
that,
there.
yeah.
Bypass the other tray.
Yeah, because it just went all flat again.
If you find an easier way, do it. You can make your own puff pastry, but
why bother?
nowadays I don't.
How much is that, like?
I think it was about £1.30.
Yeah, for the sake of hassle.
You can get it short crust. I do make my own short crust pastry.
Yeah, for pies and stuff.
Yeah, for mince pies and things and quiches, but
We've done it, we need to do the minced beef and onion pies.
yeah,
They're so
another
nice.
day.
Yeah, in a minute.
Right, they look pretty good, well done. Right, while this is just sizzling and away, and it's just softening nicely, it just needs a few more minutes, because it will go into the oven for about 20-25 minutes in the pastry, which will cook it more, but we're just softening it to put on the top in a minute. This is pesto, and this is a green pesto, and it also comes as a red option, but today I've got in the cupboard green, so
Is
that's
red
what we're
spicy?
using. No, they're both not spicy, they're just very, very tasty. And I know it's not something that you've tried before, so
I'll be alright with everything mixed in together, like mozzarella,
like
ham,
a lot of things. You don't
pancetta, leek.
Yeah, take a spoonful and just really spread that at the bottom of your tart, just like that, in the base. You don't have to be exact, you can just 1 spoonful. If you don't like it that much, put less in. If you want more in, put more in.
Yeah, that's one of those things you just have to try, but it's one of those things also that comes together.
All the tastes marry together. Some things you might not like on their own, some with something else that you say you'll have. These are lovely in the summer, just with a big bowl of
Be a good side for
salad.
like barbecue maybe.
Yeah. When you just want a nice lunch, glass of wine,
No. I'll eat all 4 of these.
one of these, bowl of crisp salad, perfect. I will just move that because my messy me just splodged it.
That's where I get it from.
I think we're ready to go on that, so I'll bring that over.
What is the next stage? Shall we just cut this ham up as well?
You can, that's for Joey because
Oh, that's alright, we can do this.
actually I've put all the pesto on the bottom, so he's going to have to try pesto now.
Yeah, that's fine,
I
you
was going to
can
make
try
him
it.
one without, but
It's alright, just make them how you would.
right. You're not getting away with it. Come this side of the camera. You're working as well as me. Right. With the mozzarella, sometimes it's easier just to break it with your fingers like that. You just want some nice little pieces. We might not need all of it, but
Weird, and it does feel like chicken. One of those lights is having a seizure.
yeah. Is it okay?
I don't know, it might be the bulb or something.
Right, we're just putting some mozzarella on the top of the pesto. Yeah, either he'll like it or he won't. If it's hidden, he might not know it's there.
You can have a bite. If you don't like it, I'll eat it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you will. That's it, just splodge it on and then we're going to put some more, a little bit more on the top. I think we probably need a spoon for this. Right, now what we've done here, we just have to share out between our tart bases. Okay?
Yep.
And that just goes on the top of there.
Whoa, they look banging now.
They do look quite good, and I've never made them before.
I thought you had.
No. I'm winging it.
Having a guess.
I just saw the recipe and thought, do you know what? I've got all those ingredients in, and that's what I love about cooking is that.
Whose recipe are you following?
It's, I don't know whose it is actually. It was in Delicious Food magazine. And I thought, I've got all the things in for that.
So where do these goes after? In the oven? And
Yeah, they go in the oven.
everything sort of cooks and rises up together, and
Yeah, right.
that pastry get a lot thicker.
It will puff up, yeah. Right, we'll just have a little bit more
Mozzarella on top.
mozzarella on
Not doing
top.
anything with this ham now.
Not unless you want to
And so
slice
if
it
you've
up.
got fussy children like me, I've got a lad, Joey. We was going to make a separate one, and you know, doing one without the pesto on, because I don't know if he's going to like it.
I mean, you can
But
slice
to
that
be
ham.
honest,
You can slice that ham up and just throw that on the top as well as.
it's alright because we've got pancetta and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll just do it how the recipe says and see how they turn out. Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't say to do so in the recipe, but I think I'm just going to give a little grind
Kind of
of
salt in there.
salt and pepper on the top of those.
Salt and pepper always brings out the flavour a bit more. So.
Easy
and
on this.
and this is Italian, isn't it? So I always put salt and pepper on Italian.
Easy on the salt really, because you've got salt in your bacon or your pancetta. But right,
Have you preheated the oven?
preheated the oven.
And what?
It's on my fan at 160, which is about number 6 in a gas oven. So they're now going to go in the oven, and we'll check them in about 20-25 minutes. Right, so they're in. We'll look in 20-25 minutes.
Oh.
They're looking pretty good. We'll just give them maybe 5 more minutes.
Okay.
There we go.
God damn, they blew up massive.
They
Didn't
smell
they?
good.
Damn, that is nice. There you go, guys. That is some. What do you call them?
Leek bacon pesto tarts. They alright?
Yeah, they're banging. Look how soft and it's like a pizza slice.
Yeah.
Like a
You like
healthy
it?
Italian, good for you pizza sauce.
You like it?
That's nice, yeah. You can definitely taste the
pesto.
pesto. That is very strong.
Is it? Joey won't like it, would he?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, pesto is very strong, but I've never had it before, so it's quite nice. It's like it's really herby.
Yeah.
It's like thyme and
Yeah.
parsley and all that stuff. So it's really strong sense of that. But I mean, wow, this turned out great. And that's all for episode 1. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next Wednesday for another recipe. Thanks, guys.
Bye.